What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. We starting the condo build today. I got to get this wood off this trailer. I got a lot of stuff in the garage I got to get gone. Bunch of trash and dang, it's bright around here. Let me get back over here. Bunch of trash and nonsense, and I got to get going. Like, I keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and I got all this wood on my trailer, so I can't use it. So today is day one. We're gonna get it going. I'm going for a 4x8 box blind. I got 4x4x6 posts. I'm gonna put it on. It ain't gonna be that high, but we don't need it high where we're gonna be at anyways. It's gonna be getting put down to the infamous Randolph County Outfitters down in Randolph County, North Carolina. But I got one sheet of plywood here and some 2x6s, 4x4s, and I got some regular 2x4s for the walls and stuff. I think I'm gonna do 4x8 with 8-foot walls, so you got some room. I hate getting in there and then you all bent over and stuff, and yeah, we ain't going for that. We've been hunting out of little boxes down there, and yeah, I told the hunt master I was done hunting out of these little boxes. I can't even move around in. So we've always had a box stand down there, well, everywhere we've hunted. And then the last one got blew over, and we just never built another one. So this year's the year. We're gonna make another killing shack. It was fun because you could take 2-3 people, go hang out, you know, out of the weather, put a little heater in there. Plus they got some grandkids and some new babies on the way, so it'd be a nice place for them to take them and be able to let them run around and ain't got to worry about a bunch of stuff, bunch of noise and all that stuff, and they can keep them the little wild childs contained. So let's jump in it. Get this plywood off, get my saw and drill and all that stuff out, and get it going. The floor ain't gonna be hard. I'll be able to whip that together real quick. The problem is getting it down there. I can make it in a couple pieces and then put it together, but I want to make it to where I can build it on the trailer, and then when we get there, he can just hook to it and just pull it off the ramp of the trailer. I don't know if my ramp will. It should hold that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. If I got to, I'll just make it in pieces. You know, different, just had the walls and stuff made and put it all together down there. But I want to be able to just pull up, bag it up, and him pull it off with the tractor, or pick it up with the tractor and set it. I don't know. Like everything else I do, I just go on a whim and figure it out on the way through. Let's get it. Where's your drill and pencil at? You ain't gonna stand around watching me. You gonna get to work. You gonna get put to work. Like everything else, I ain't prepared when I start a video. I've been cleaning up stuff, and it seems like I put everything where I'm not supposed to put it, and then I can't find it. I mean, I know I put it over here, but that ain't where I put it. Now I can't find my drill, screws. I mean, yeah. Finally found my drill. I was putting up blinds the other night, so it's in the other room in the house where I don't ever leave a drill. Wonder who put it in there. Alicia. Well, we're gonna put it together with some deck screws. I gotta do some mathematicking right quick. Cause if you, I want to be able to put two 2x6s long, 2 8-footers on each side. So then in the middle, you're gonna have to cut every floor joist down. It'll be like, it won't be 4 foot is what I'm getting at, because you're gonna have that 2 inch, not even 2 inches for each board. So it'll be almost 4 inches that you're gonna have to cut off of there. So I don't know if y'all got what I was fixing to say or trying to say, but it don't matter. Just watch. What you running for? Okay. That's a heavy piece of plywood there. Maybe they're letting them grow a little longer these days. But dang, fat boy can't breathe. But I got the crown down right now. So when I flip it over, the crown will be up. And then when I screw it down, it'll pull it down to the joists. If you don't know what the crown is any piece of wood that's got the bow in it. Just like if it's bowing like that, the top bow, that's your crown. So if you flip that over, it doesn't pull down to the wood as easy as it does with the crown up, if that makes sense. I think I said it right. Yeah. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna build it right here, and then I'm gonna get old Johnny next door to come here and help me flip it over and put it on the trailer. It's gonna be easier to do up here instead of trying to lay on the ground and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my 8-foot pieces on each side, go ahead and get those on here and just kind of tacked in there in place, and then measure for my joists and screw it all together. And then we'll just take that up, set it down, and then flip the plywood over on it, if that makes sense. And then screw the plywood down to it, instead of having to try to do all that on the ground and stuff. So just give me kind of like a workbench and stuff, and then when I set it down, I just flip the plywood over, if that makes sense. Basically, I'm building a deck, if y'all didn't get the gist of that. Today, anyways, I'm building like a deck, and then maybe tomorrow I'll come and start putting the walls up. I might leave the walls and take the plywood with me and put the walls up. That might be easier. I don't know. But I'll get these stood up, tacked in place, and then we'll go from there. Everything outside is treated. The 2x6s is gonna be treated, and I'll paint all this. But all the structural supports are gonna be treated. Oh, Lowe's got some pretty straight wood, boy. Yeah, right. I'll get it turned up. Basically, all I'm wanting to do is just tack everything. So I'll just put, the reason I'm doing this, that way I don't have to keep measuring everything. If I tack these in and then the sides are perfect, when I come back through and put the joists, it'll be perfect. Like I won't have to like be out on the ground and trying to square everything up, if that makes sense. Maybe it does. Half the things I say don't make sense to me, so. I'll just
Hey, boy.
Hey, boy.
He was trying to bump me this morning.
Me too. I'm definitely posting that conversation. All right, y'all. That's the deck. Pretty sturdy. Then tomorrow I'm gonna go and flip this over and screw the plywood down to it. It's getting pretty warm around this edge of the house right here, so yeah, I'm done with this mess for right now. I'll like I said, flip it over tomorrow, put that on. I got some brackets somewhere. Now, hold on. For them here. Come on, knife. Got them off the old Amazonian. Got to get some bolts, but let's see. Other way. I'll put these on the end just like that, and slide that 4x4 in there. Beautiful. Time to kill some bucks. Where this is going, we hardly ever see any bucks until like October, first 2 weeks of gun season, end of October, cause it's so many does there, but you just don't see the bucks during the early season like you think you would, because I mean, it's plenty of food and all that good stuff. But maybe I had that backwards. I think I did. I think I had that backwards. I think the post goes on the outside. Yeah, had that backwards. Yeah, to go just like that. Post come out, and then I'll take and we'll drive some kind of something in the ground to kind of help it from flipping over, because that's what's happened in the past. You got all that weight up top. Good storm comes through and she's on the ground. It don't look that big, but it's plenty to have two people in there. And I mean, you can even put 3 in there and be able to sit comfortably. I think we've hunted with 4 in it before. Just a good time to hang out and shoot shit, and hopefully kill a buck. But that's it for today. I'll be back with this is part 1. I'll be back with part 2 the next day or two, so be looking out for that. And hopefully I'll be done by the end of the week. But like anything else I do, I'll start making lures or something, or go hunting or fishing or whatever. And I just got too many things I like to do. But yeah, if y'all don't mind, hit that like, share, subscribe. At least hit the like button now. Come on, y'all can at least do that. And I'll get back with y'all on part 2. Hope y'all kill a big one. Later.